She glared down as the Agatha contacts light up left to right, still hoping Japheth would snap and show himself, but the four Agathas stared right back, willing to engage. Clever snake. He's looking for Agatha the same way we're looking for him, Sophie thought. She had to be careful with her questions. What is Agatha's favorite food? Sophie asked, starting with the Agatha on the left. Candy, said Agatha 1. Honey cake, said Agatha 2. Cinnamon rolls, said Agatha 3. Jelly beans, said Agatha 4. Sophie frowned. Agatha's taste of sweets preceded her, it seemed. Worse still, Sophie had assumed that the answer would be salted peanut crunch, since Agatha used it to consume months of it in confidence, but apparently it wasn't, since whoever the real Agatha was didn't agree. The responses weren't entirely unhelpful, though. Only Guinevere, Thatchers, and Agatha had been in the Marwat's pub, where Agatha had discovered the honey cake, meaning Agatha 2 wasn't the snake, and Agatha 4 wasn't Thatchers or Agatha, because anyone who knew Agatha would know she found jelly beans in Fantail. So who was who? It felt like a math problem, and Sophie had always found math a poor use of time, so she gave up and asked another question instead. Who is the one true king? Sophie asked. Come out, little snake. Thatchers, said Agatha 1. Thatchers, said Agatha 2. Thatchers, said Agatha 3. Whoever wins the tournaments of kings, said Agatha 4. Just as Arthur willed. Agatha 1, 2, and 3 all peered at Agatha 4. So did Sophie. Has to be the snake, she thought. Can't even stomach the idea of saying Thatcher's name. Sophie bit her lip. And yet, would the snake give himself away so easily? Isn't Japheth smarter than that? She could see Agatha 3 studying the fourth Agatha, fists curling as if inching to attack, but also struggling with the same doubts Sophie had. Sophie focused harder. Agatha 2 isn't the snake. Agatha 3 is Thatchers or Agatha. Agatha 4 isn't Thatchers or Agatha. She was getting closer. One more question. The question. Tell me, how did Thatchers propose to you? Sophie asked. Agatha 4 gave Agatha 3 a cold glance, which Sophie noticed. Agatha 1 noticed it too and gave Agatha 4 a purpling look. Agatha 2, meanwhile, glowered hard at Sophie, though Sophie didn't know if it was because she was offended or stumped. All in all, Sophie felt more baffled than ever. Well, Sophie hunted. How did the prince ask you to marry him? It's a secret, said Agatha 1. Kept it to myself for a reason, said Agatha 2. No one's business, said Agatha 3. He did it at Camelot, said Agatha. The first night we arrived at after we left school. Tetrus arranged a romantic dinner and proposed it during dessert, exactly as you expect. The air seemed to drain out of the sky, a thick silence hanging between Sophie and the Agathas like a curtain about to drop. Agatha 1 and Agatha 3 plodded forward, each looming towards the Agatha that had just answered. Agatha 4. Then in tandem, as if they were one and the same, the first and third Agathas drew something from their cloaks, something each of them had been hiding. A sharp-bladed star. Agatha 4 began to retreat, her twin assailants closing in. In a flash, Sophie understood. Agatha 1 and 3 were Tetrus and Japheth, or Japheth and Tetrus. Together, they were about to kill Agatha 4, because each thought they knew who this Agatha was. Tetrus thought it was Japheth. Japheth thought it was Agatha. Agatha 4 stepped back, hands up, her clumps teetering at the edge of the cloud. She looked at her star-armed hunters. "Catch me," she said. Her assailants wasted their stars like daggers. Sophie realized that what was about to happen. So did Agatha too, the last Agatha left. "No!" the two girls gasped. Agatha 4 turned to jump. Steel-edged stars impaled her back and neck. She collapsed onto her cloud. Twin Agathas rushed towards her, both believing they'd slain their enemy, only to recoil in shock. Guinevere lay on the cloud, blood soaking the cotton softness at her wings. Agatha fell melted back in Tetrus' body, the breeze clinging to her pride. Agatha 1 referred to Japheth, the standard snake swiftly to Agatha 2, the real Agatha, already far away in the sky, rescued by Sophie's magical dress. "Mother," Tetrus breathed. "One more test left." His mother held on to him. "You killed your princess." Tetrus' eyes widened. Guinevere smiled weakly. "You had your plan, and I had mine." "This can't be the end," Tetrus wept. "Make no mistake, you won this test, Tetrus," his mother said. "By getting us here, by loving Agatha so strongly, somewhere Arthur must have known that your love would set all of us free." Her grip loosened. "Your father and I will meet again, and he will forgive me, because we made you, our son, the king. This is how it means to end. It always was, with me finally a mother to you, with Lance waiting for me,